textbook is written about thought, what I call a code. We have a code, which means you have a certain way of saying things, a certain way of doing things that's designed to replace the system of racism with the system of justice. That's all a code is, any kind of code. So in our speech, just like we are doing now, we say the things that we're saying now. We're saying always point anything that's happening anywhere on the planet, in any area of activity, not just in sexuality, you say, okay, it's the usual suspects. Yeah, we accuse the white supremacists of everything that happens that shouldn't be happening, that impacts non-white people. That's the formula. You automatically do that. You just automatically do it. You say, what are they up to now? In fact, that should be a part of your whole way of saying things. When you see suspected racists approaching you with a smile on their face, or with a frown, or with a gun, or with some type of gifts, bearing gifts and whatnot, you should always immediately say, okay. And you can do it with a smile if they have a smile.
Right.
You always say, okay, here they come. Here they come, folks. What are they up to now? Every type of chaos that you can name, because the white supremacists, they're doing the business of white supremacists now is going up. The cost of doing that business. It's a business. And all businesses must show profit. And the profit of white supremacy is white supremacy. That's what they're aiming at. They want to keep this thing going forever, mistreating people on the basis of color and laughing about it. That's what it's all about. It's not about anything else. Mistreating people on the basis of color and laughing about it. The current strategies that they are using is 6 of them. The racial classification confusion, you know, they're doing that at full tilt. You know, they're having these programs about, you know, who's biracial and who's not.
I saw that, yeah.
All right, you know, more confusion. See, that's not going to produce anything constructive. See what I mean? That's all you got to keep in mind. Is it constructive or non-constructive? See, I mean, you know, you have best sexual, maxisexual, sacrosexual, religious sexual, play sexual, polysexual, homosexual, capitalist sexual. You know, you'll have every
endless
type of. Yeah, I mean, you know, it'll just be off the charts. It'll be 300-400 different types of sexuality.
Woo.
I mean, you know, these are just titles. They're just names. They just like they started with gay and straight. Gay, straight. Okay, what does gay mean? They didn't even define it.
No, they didn't.
You know, I mean, you know, people who are just naturally born that way and whatnot, when they were given a label, they didn't invent that label. You know, we have them in our families and whatnot. We have, you know, our associates and all like that, people we work with. You know, they're born with these tendencies. We're all born with tendencies. You know, none of them have worked out well, including the straight ones. All right? I mean, you know, sexuality is a mess. And under the system of white supremacy, it's getting to be a bigger mess. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying in this whole conversation about sexuality. And that's what you can expect. Because the white supremacists are making it messier. It's already a mess to start with. Now they're making it messier.
Right.
They're not improving it at all. And we should be trying to head in the direction of finding out the ultimate sexuality. I call it universal man with universal woman. Let's really try that to its ultimate degree.